What's up everyone, Unknown here. Now, before we dive into some gameplay, let's quickly go over the latest patch notes for Diablo 4. Blizzard just dropped a pretty much meh update with some needed changes, and some that you probably didn't even know were happening, so I'm going to bring you the highlights. I think I'll start with the most important ones. I'm going to do them quick and dirty so you don't waste any time. Number 1, Portal Prankster Chest and Chorus are now actually influenced by active bargains. Suppose that wasn't working, although I've had reports from some friends that it sometimes worked for them. They finally increased the gem fragment cap. That's huge. No more fragments littering the screen until we cap out again, and we will for sure. Not sure why they can't just make it infinite, but what do I know? They squashed a lot of bugs in this patch, from cosmetic item issues to tooltip errors in the Dark Citadel. They've even addressed issues with resplendent chests not working properly and a party join mechanics in Koros Undercity, so that should make getting together a lot smoother. What else we got? We got the mercenaries. Mercenaries and hell-type fixes. Looks like there were some issues with hiring and dismissing mercs. Some quests weren't rewarding correctly, which is now fixed. Also, an Helltide monster experience is boosted, hell yeah. And several encounter and loot issues have been sorted. Dungeon adjustments is pretty basic. Enemies weren't spawning in some events, Bloodhorn's vortex lingering too long, blah blah. Radiant chests and Legion events now give bonus loot and reputation, so that only works if you have a Seething Opal active, I think, so make sure you take advantage of that. Some class tweaks for Druid and Necro. Druid Shred should now target correctly. Previously, it looks like it only targeted the closest enemy, so that's good. Necros, your Reaping Lotus finally benefits from certain damage bonuses, quote-unquote. They've also added some new Nahantu-themed loading screens for your eyeballs to enjoy, and Variana's health has been reduced during her quest line, making it a bit easier, as if the quest line was hard in the first place. Lastly, they made just a bunch of small improvements to make the game smoother. Party Finder now has a quick list for Infernal Hordes. Awesome, I guess. And they fixed PlayStation issue that addresses visual issues, i.e. refresh rates or whatever. So that's the gist of it. On the downside, it looks like they haven't addressed the bug where Spiritborn does all the damage in the entire game. Keep in mind, this patch isn't going live until, let's see, the 29th, so we'll have to wait to see the changes until then. We'll definitely be testing all these patches out together when it drops. I will see you guys all next time. Peace.